I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
And then Forsaker, you know, there's less AoE. It's more of a single target based attacker. They're good for PvP for the simple fact of their chaos totem, which is fear. So it's a totem you throw down onto the ground, area of effect against PvP, and it will make people run around like mad. And there's nothing they can do about that. And also their slow totem, which we all know what slowing does. Slows them down. Great for PvP. Leveling, I would say it's pretty fast, because I'm pretty sure you can use those totems against monsters, and, you know, while they're all slowed or feared, you can sit there and pick them off one by one. Pretty good. Alright, moving on to the whatever, the rogue. Again, we all know what a rogue is. They're the stealthy people, crossbows, dual weapons. They're great. So gonna move straight on to their level 50 stuff. Level 50 assassin. The assassin is all about, you know, stealth, stuns, buff removal, which is, I think it's still called soccer kick. You use it against another player and boom, all his buffs are gone. You're gonna freaking take him down really fast. Great skill. They got slowing skills and steel weapon, which is, you know, you use that, you'll take your enemy's weapon, so they're gonna do really low damage and, yeah, get the upper hand against them. I would say assassins were probably best bet using dual swords, and when you're going PvE, crossbow to just pull them closer to you if you don't feel like running all the way to him, if you feel it being lazy. Pull the crossbow, shoot him a couple times so he gets there, pull out the swords and slaughter it. The second one is Shadowrunner, which is all about crossbow. You know, they're exploding arrows and multi-tag, poison arrow, all that. It's all about the crossbow, killing them before they can reach you. On the Sin, I didn't really tell you about the leveling and the PvP. Leveling for Assassin, or Sin, would be, I don't know, I think it's about average, you know. They are pretty fast, they are stealthy, but not many AoEs at all. It's all single target based, and yeah. PvP, they're really great for PvP, stealth, slow, soccer kick, you know, all that, great. Shadowrunner, being a crossbow, the leveling speed would be about the same, you know, because you're still concentrating on single target or dual target, and it's still not very fast leveling, but is great for PvP. Moving on to the magical base now, which is a Soul Hunter, which is pretty much a Necromancer base. It's all cursed attacks, you know, curse-based damage. They do a lot of they do also do some AoE, and I think you might get your first summoning pet as well as a Soul Hunter, and a few stuns, and oh, that might have changed. A few buffs to keep yourself alive, and evasion and all that. And then going on to level 50, which is Defiler, which is completely the AoE based. Yeah, these are another AoE masters. They got AoE stun. Yes, I said AoE stun. We all love the AoE stun defilers. AoE attacks, great buffs. Great for AoE damage running through dungeons and stuff. Everybody is looking for a Defiler. I would say leveling is very fast. PvP, insanely good. Moving on to the Dominator, which is the other side of the Soul Hunter. They're the minion-typed necromancer. You got your summons. They're not really good because you're completely relying on your summons, and your summons are really weak. Dominator, the gravity kind of failed on that Requiem, but it's still pretty good. Good leveling. You can summon your pets and go AFK for a couple hours, come back, resummon your pets. So I guess it's good for leveling if you feel lazy. Alright, moving on. I think I'm getting a little short on time here. These last guys, the Hunter. The Hunter is, instead of on a lot of games being a Hunter, you're using a bow and arrow. This time you're using a gun. Yeah, so gonna go straight on to their level 50. The Ranger is for Ranger, range damage, greater range damage, stealth detect, so, the balance in between sins. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Destroy it before it gets to you, stealth detect. PvP, they're pretty good because of the whole stealth and long range and all that. And leveling, I would say, I don't know, average to maybe above average. They're not that bad. Then you get to the Avenger. The Avengers are pretty cool. They're all set on traps. Set down traps, blow up enemies. Use your gun to pull monsters towards you. Walk over your traps, kaboom, they're dead. You can also capture monsters or take over monsters, and the Avenger completely just masters that skill. You can take over bosses and shit. They're pretty cool. They're good for debuffs. They do have debuffs as well. I would say the leveling is about average, and the PvP, I'd probably say they're probably overpowered due to, their traps and all that other stuff, debuffs. Alright, moving on to the last job, which is Battle Magician. Honestly, I find this the most annoying frickin' job ever. The sounds of every skill you use give me a headache. And if you can hear, I love listening to game music while I'm playing a game. But when of these characters come around, I turn off my sound, turn on music. It's so annoying. Anyways, besides that, they are elemental damage. Ice, fire, yada yada. They're elementals. They'll freeze you. It's all single target. So moving straight to the level 50, elemental. Annoying as hell. That's all I gotta say for that. And, well, they're elementals, right? So everything's beefed up for your freezing and all that. Apparently they have great buffs. I'm not too sure, because every time I see one I run away because they annoy the hell out of me. But yeah, they're mostly single attack, and leveling is about average, maybe above average. And PvP is overpowered, of course, because, pretty much everything's gonna stun your enemy, slow your enemy, do great, crazy damage to a single target, and your buffs. So, that's all I have to say about the Ellie. Now, here's the second job, which is the Druid. Druids are the shapeshifters of the game. They can shapeshift shape shift into 3 different things, I'm pretty sure. It could be only 2. But as far as I know, there's, one you can shapeshift into that does a lot of speed. He moves really fast. It's a good way to get around faster. And then there's the attack and defense. I don't know. These guys, they're not very popular because they're not very strong. And the equipment based, you can't really have something that's good for your attack and your defense. It's just the equipment base in this game is really messed up. But I would say if you want to go Battle Magician, the reason why you would do it is for raids, and you would beef up your defense shape-shifting skill and become a tank in raids. Their PvP, I don't know, it's about average, maybe below average a little bit, and leveling is about average. So yeah, that's all the classes, all their second classes after they hit level 50. So I hope that helped you out a little bit. There's, you can male, female, everyone, face types, hairstyle, whatever, name. But yeah, hope this helped. Midnight Dusk, and you guys have a great night, and if you decide to play this game, I really hope you enjoy. Peace.